It's been really good. I tell you what, my hat's off to President Caboni and Todd Stewart. They did a great job planning and having all the protocols in place, and it's good to see everybody's following those protocols and doing all the right things. And our guys are doing great. I was really pleased at the type of shape they came back in. It was almost like the end of the semester when they get a couple days off. They get that week off or so. And they came back pretty good. We got to get our wind back a little bit. The running's a little harder on them just because they've had a lot of time off. But I like where we are right now, where we've started.
With all the protocols in place, how have the adjustments kind of been with the guys? Or are they kind of used to it at this point?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for them. It's to be expected. Everybody's used to wearing a mask. The protocols that are in place, we clean everything right after they're done lifting. We're limited, only can have 10 guys in the weight room at a time. But the planning that's gone into it and the amount of people that have been involved, it's just really cool to see it all come to fruition now.
Did you notice any apprehension or nervousness when you guys came back, or was it just more excitement to be here?
It was really just more excitement. I think our guys were really glad to get back, and especially, you had the COVID-19 and all the things that are going on in our country, and I met with every player individually just to see how are you doing personally, and it was a resounding coach. We're just glad to be back with our brothers, with our team, and we need this time to be together. So on a lot of different fronts, I thought it was really important for us to be back, and I think the guys are really, really excited about the summer. And we've had a lot of really good conversations too coming out of this that you normally wouldn't have, that be just because you're usually talking about football. But right when we got back, nobody had seen each other. So you're talking about your family, you're talking about your personal life, you're talking about, football. And so it was really cool. It opened up a lot of avenues to get closer as a team.
I know you're kind of limited in what you're able to do at this point, but what's kind of been the focus from like a football workout standpoint for these guys?
Well, right now everything's voluntary, but they've done a great job. Our guys are highly motivated, so they're doing the normal lifting routines that they would do. They're doing the normal running routines. The only thing that's different is they're doing the drills by themselves. They're doing the throwing by themselves. We're only in week 2 right now, so we're taking it baby steps. We're not allowing them to do 7-on-7s or anything against each other yet. That's still a couple weeks away. But they've really had to take on a lot of that ownership and say, okay, the things we normally would do with our strength staff and our coaching staff, we got to do that ourselves. But we've all been together now, and they know what to do and how to do it, and they've done a really good job with it.
I think the plan called for 65 student athletes back that first day. Is that the number that you guys had?
Yeah, so we had, I think we had 60, 65, 68, whatever that number was right there that they mandated to us. And that's a strict guideline that we're following. Now, we will onboard, hopefully in July, the rest of our guys. That is the plan. We got to have a really good month of June. We're in 2 weeks right now. Keep our fingers crossed things are going well, but we got to continue to progress. Hopefully in another week and a half, 2 weeks, everybody feels good about where we are, and then we onboard everybody else in July.
Were there any hiccups with any player coming back with any kind of symptoms or anything, or was all that all clear?
No, nobody's shown any kind of symptoms. They're doing a great job testing with the temperature checks every single day. You have to wear the masks. The testing we've had, everybody's done well. So it's been good. It's been really good. We're still got to keep our fingers crossed. The main concern is I think we're in a great environment when the guys are here at the facility and on campus. That was really important. We've been continuing to educate them about when you're outside in the community, doing all the right things, all the right practices. Try not to everybody be together at one particular time. And so those are the things we got to make sure continues to happen.
Of the 65 players, what would you say, just majority veterans or starters, or were there any freshmen that came in that 65 group?
It was all kind of all our older guys, kind of our 2 deep guys, the guys that were new coming in spring that that just had a couple weeks. We needed to get those guys back, so it's mainly just those guys. Then in July, we'll onboard the newcomers that haven't been here yet, and then the rest of the football team, some of the younger guys that you might have redshirted that aren't ready. So you're looking at about another 40 to 50 guys coming in July, hopefully.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was just saying, we're expecting to resume practice, like football actually activities in July. Is that something that you're looking forward to?
Yeah. You know, the NCAA just yesterday voted on the 6-week plan. That was great to see. I think we'll be in a really good place. I think it's pretty much normal summer for us for the most part. You know, the guys are excited about that, and we'll start on a normal time as far as fall camp in August. Now, what's still up in the air is all the different protocols, the fans, all those kind of things. We got to wait and see on that, but there's still a lot of time for those plans to take place.